guys, this is Liz from Mom's Machines, and as you remember from my last video, I had trouble with my S9 Plus robot, which it was giving me a couple error codes, which was close the lid like you see here, and it's unable to start, and then also reinstall Frederick's bin. So I actually called customer service, and they sent me a couple things at no charge, even though it is way out of warranty. I think my robot's about 5 years old, but they are sending me the light ring assembly, which is kind of the lid, as well as the dustbin. So let me show you what happened and go from there.
Here we go.
Now I've got the parts from Irobot and my machine, and it's been giving me an error. So here I'm going to open it up. They actually sent it to me at no charge to me, even though the robot's out of warranty. It's over 2 years old. I think it's like 3 or 4 years old or more. Yeah, I think I bought it in 2020. But here are the parts that I got. This is the new lid, and that goes here. And then this is the new bin, the dustbin. So I'm going to replace the dustbin and replace the lid. So let me do that. So I got the bin out. That's pretty easy. You just switch it out, but I think I need to, and I can't remember how to do this. I need to get the as you see, you can barely see in the video, this one has the little air filter, the HEPA air filter. This doesn't, so I'm gonna get the air filter and change it. Then let me open this bag up. This is the lid.
It's a different color?
No, it's the same color.
Oh.
Okay, so this is the lid, and I have no idea how to do this, so what I'm going to do is go get the directions and come right back. Okay, this is a little tricky to open because I got to get the filter out, and I didn't replace it very long ago, so I'm just going to take it out. But it's not hard to do it, but somehow I'm missing the trick, so let me try to do it without holding the phone as well. Okay, it just pops up. I just can't do it with one hand. So this lifts up, and then the piece comes out. You can use this little handle to slide it out that way. Actually, it's pretty dirty, so I'm gonna just get a new one. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to open it. Okay, this just pops up like this. I don't know why it's hard for me. I'm afraid I'm gonna break it. And I'm gonna take this out of the bag, put it in. Okay, here it is. And it's easy to remember which way it goes. It always goes in like this. If you forget, you remember that this is, think of it as a little handle. I don't know if that's the fact, but that's what I think of. And I'm pretty sure it's the same both ways. It can go in like this, and it just slides in. And then when you put the lid down, it snaps in. Okay, then it goes in here, just like that. And I'm gonna see if it runs just before I put the lid on, just out of curiosity. I know they sent me the new lid. I'm gonna see if it runs with the old lid to see if it was the bin. So let me see. Well, it's going. It stopped again, and I bet now I'm gonna have to change the lid.
Reinstall the bin, then press clean.
Okay, I'm gonna change the lid. Okay, so there are 2 little screws here, and you need like a little tiny Phillips head to do it. So I'm gonna try to do it. There's one on this side, and then there's one on this other side. So I'm gonna take those 2 screws out and pull the lid off. Okay, if you do this, don't use cheap screwdrivers. Get a decent one. So I'm gonna try a better screwdriver because you don't want to mess up the screw in there. And so that's one screw. Get the other one out. There you go. Got that one out. Oh, no, no, don't lose it. Okay. This tiny screw. Come in focus. There it is. Now I'm gonna slide this out. Oh, it just slides like that.
Close the lid, then press clean.
So, yeah, it just slides like that. And it looks, you know what? I thought I didn't know what this is for. But if you look here, this is the new one. And this is the old one. And the old one has this little piece. So this is what this is. So I'm gonna have to figure out how that goes on. Let me figure it out before I put it on. I think it's easier to put on before we put it in here. Okay, so if you see, it's gonna go on like this. If you see it's gonna hook onto the new one. This is the old one with the clip already on it, but you can kind of see it. It's gonna set in like that. So I'm gonna take it, if I can, over to here. So I'm going to try to put this on. And it just clips, I guess. It'd help to have my glasses on. Sorry if it's not in focus. Okay, bring it back and see. Doesn't stay on very well. There's no, it's like it's got a groove, but it's not there. I don't want to break it. I'm pretty sure it goes that way. It doesn't go this way. No, it doesn't go this way. It goes this way. There. Okay. So it just clicks on that. This groove has to be up and it just, you heard it click. I hope I got it on the video. But I don't want to take it off. I don't want to break it. So now I'm going to put the lid on. Okay. So now the new lid looks like the old lid. But luckily, my old lid's a little spotted and dirty. Otherwise, I would have been so confused on which is which. So this is the old lid. Good to market. So I'm going to put it on. And so the customer service person didn't know. So I'm thinking this should have been on there when it shipped, and maybe it came off during shipping. So if you get the new lid, it might already have this piece on, but mine was separate. So let's put it on. Okay, so this is going to go here, and there, and it just slides in very easily. Wow, that's just nice. So now I'm going to just put the 2 screws in, and hopefully it'll work. They are teeny tiny screws in here. It's a little tedious. I think that's it. And obviously don't tighten one, but tighten, it's probably not good to move the robot around like that either, but don't tighten them, you know, with screws. You don't want to tighten one real tight without putting the other one in. That way you can move it around, and then I'm wondering if you should use a torque screw, but you don't want to strip the plastic either. Okay, dude. Here we go. But you can almost see the screw in there. You could when I was screwing it in, but you could see it right in there and there. You can barely see the screws. Come on, right there. Oh, get it in place. Yeah, but you can barely see it right here and here. So those screws are in and we can restart it. Okay, lid is on, and clean up my mess. What? Okay, that's tight. Is it not? No, that didn't feel right. I didn't have it all the way in just now because it wouldn't shut right. So you have to have that white plastic all the way meeting. See how it can kind of move? So you want it all the way down like that when you screw the lid in. So I think this is right. You see there's no space between the clear plastic and the black plastic. I'll know in a second if I did it right. So I'm going to tighten both of them in. I don't think you have to tighten. It's not like this thing's going 100 miles an hour around your house. That would be something. That'd be scary. So you see there's actually two little, I guess I had it down here where the screw went in. It felt like the screw was going in, but you can see the grooves. Okay, there we go. So tighten it a little bit. Let's see if it shuts. Yeah, much better. Because, is that right? What? Okay, doesn't feel right. I mean, it doesn't feel like it's shutting. Maybe this is not right. What? This is not on right. I think that's my problem, at least this time. And this is tight. It's got a better spring action. This is just kind of sitting there like nothing. It's not right. See how that is? I don't know if you can see it in the video, but I'm feeling more of a spring action coming back, and this is just kind of wobbly. But I do think I have the lid on right. At least this part is right. One down, one to go. Not easy to put this on, so I'm going to see what I did wrong. It looks correct. All right, looks and being are two different things. So you see how that's tight? And this is just loose. Anyway, I'm going to run it. Let me show you. Get my stuff all out and then I'll do it. So it did actually run a little bit. As you see here, it says ready to vacuum, and actually did vacuum for a little bit, but then the error codes came back on. And I did talk to customer service, and they actually sent me a box so I could ship the robot, and for I think $250 they were going to repair it. But I decided to take it a step further, and that will be in the next episode. Thanks for watching. So when I hold it down like that, the error goes off, but I gotta be holding it down, then it just stops.